Hello guys, welcome to Brazil for race either 13 or 12 of F1Total Season 10. The less we say about qualifying the better. I had an absolute disaster. I've had a mare, I've had a shocker. We've got a huge grid today, whopping 18, and I've had a disaster. I'm 17th, to put it straightforwardly. I've had a shocker. I've had an absolute mare. I don't know what happened. It's just my laps, all of them were terrible. Start on the hards. We're so far back. Imagine quite a few normally do. Yeah, but most of the grid is. Yeah, no, it's just terrible qualifying. Less I say about it, the better. Chance of rain at the end, so I'm going to decrease the fuel. Might as well have a few safety cars. Yeah, let's try and enjoy it. I think we've got 3 races to go after this one, which should make this one round 13. I'm at the back, so if I can avoid a lot of the chaos and just try and pick some positions. Anyway, need to pick up for qualifying, that's for sure. Here we go then, 5 red lights. The Brazilian Grand Prix. Lights run away with it. Good getaway though. Very nice getaway. Yep, some contact. All of a sudden we're on the fringes of the point. Whoa! Fucking hell! It looked like a Williams. Is it Felix or Sully? We lost the place to Fabian because I lifted off and nearly broke because I didn't realise it was ghosted. We are understeering like crazy through there. So we're up to P11. Brilliant start. So much better when there's huge grids like this. That's diving up my inside. He's not going to be able to waltz it though. Oh, Fabian, that's risky. Makes contact with Patuca, who now has come back on the track and lost the rear end. We're up to P10. Fabian with a poor dive. I reckon a penalty. Get out on the post-race review. I'm trying to think if anything happened with the views from China. I don't think anything happened. The sort of safety car restart glitch where I got my front wing and everyone was sort of piling up. That was because of an AI. Because someone disconnected, so there was no incident for that. No penalty, sorry, as the Haas nearly smashed into the back of me, and then I nearly get track limits, and then also correct myself. It's archy darkly on the mediums. I need to notice more what times we've on at the start of these, because I'm like, I should be faster, or I should, you know, you Fabian on the hards. But yeah, absolutely brilliant start for me. P18 up to P10. Not P18, P17. P10. Oh! McLaren, both McLaren's been a bit stiffed here. On to P9 now, and it's Sully, the Williams ahead of me. So it's Felix one, championship leader, the one who's now dead last, while his championship rival, Kart Racer, is in first still. Because I can see Jerry in 7th. And where's Sev in AlphaTauri's battle in the footers against Mercedes? Sev is 4th. Only Mercedes on the grid today is Marco Darko, and he's behind me. So I've got no place compared to Arky. I imagine I'm going to blame it all on the tyre difference. I don't have much giant speed as well. I think I fucked the setup a bit. I was trying to back out of that, but I couldn't really, and now I'm going to lose my to McLaren. I was going to say, I don't really need to fight these guys. I just need to keep it clean and pick up positions where people make mistakes. We just about got the straight lines in on the McLaren, so I don't know what setup they're running, because I thought mine didn't have much top speed. What the hell, Arky? What is that lag? Whoa. Goodness me. Glad there was ghosting there. Although we gained a lot of positions due to the chaos, I'm struggling on these hards. Oh, Sully! We're going to gain another! The rain in 10 to 15 minutes? Well, this race is going to be absolutely brilliant. You just know already. The absolutely non-stop action. Rain in 10 to 15 minutes. Classic Brazil, this. I am struggling with straight line speed. Already loads of drivers have been spanned and made contact and all that. I'm glad to still not have any warnings. I need to not pick up too many of those. Arky's flying on the mediums, to be fair with him. He's got some really good pace. Only considering how much time he lost with that lag and stuff. Oh, Arky! This is why you don't compliment people, because he just drinks them. I'm back up to P8. Well, back past Arky.
Okay, clear.
To try and get in Fabian's DRS, just try and hold the guys behind off. We're not in Fabian's DRS, we could be a victim to Patuga here. Arky was giving us that DRS, he's not anymore, and Arky's had a think to span it again, unless that's the other half. It was all going so well. It's too far back here, but maybe on the next straight. 3-second penalty for someone. Dean. Started on, no, he didn't start on pole, that's going to be lie. I can't remember where he started. Somewhere in the top 6, but he was on provision at some point. Surprised he stayed ahead of Patuka. I think me and Patuka both really not got the straight line speed set up, which was definitely helping me keeping behind. I remember at one point in qualifying, you read out that I was 18th out of 18 drivers in the speed jump. I was just like, for fuck's sake. Why does this happen every time I'm in this league? Why do I never have any straight line speed? I think it's partially my exits and partially my setups. I like to run, well, I think it seems like a low rear wing, but I think it's hard on a lot of people just because I don't want to bin it. I'm not playing on medium traction. I think I get not as good exits, and then it's not as easy to save stuff.
Okay, gap ahead is 1.6 seconds.
Yellows, Dean! We're up another! Dean had a poor, unlucky time. That's where I had an unlucky time at China. It's happened again. We're up to P7 here. Patuka's right behind me though. This time he is going to be close enough to try one. We're going to defend the inside. He's going to sit behind and wait for the second zone. Smart from him. No track limits there. And I think we sort of just, I think he sort of just got a little bit sort of like stuck behind us. He had to back off a bit, but now he's around our outside. Dean has retired from the session. Patuka's still there, is he? I think we're going to see this one through since we defend, although he's going to come back round now. Defend the inside again. And keep it on the inside. Patuka has to back off, and we've successfully defended the position. But can we do that every single lap? Don't think so. Maybe we trapped that Patuka through and trying to defend his DRS to defend from Marco and people. So I just wish I'd got in Fabian's. That's just a rubbish exit. I'm not going to use DRS, I'm going to let Patuka through this time. Oh, Mooney's a rear end as well. Marco's definitely using ERS. He's going to plan to save me ERS. I'm going to have to defend. I was going to say to me ERS there with super DRS. I'm going to have to keep using it to defend from Marco, who's actually, oh, he's on the mediums. So you don't need to see that. Question is, will the medium people be able to stretch it to the rain? Hopefully not. I did sort of forget about the rain when I was putting the hards on. I mean, a lot of people went for the hards, so it's the most common move, but maybe the mediums would have gone, who knows. Feel like a much better exit. This race is stressful. It's sort of a short lap and you're sort of on the edge all the way through it. Especially when you're in a train like this. Or worse, you haven't got DRS and everyone else behind you does. Saves me DRS though, this time. I'll say save around 4%, but Marco wasn't close enough to make a move. Suka a little bit deep, a little bit wide. If you can just try and stay this close to him going into the 2 DRS trades, you can probably get him. Because I'm not normally this close to him going into this straight, especially out the exit of this next corner on the exit. I just need to leave a lot of time to guys that don't have full traction on because they're better. We're decently close. Let's see, the gap's like 5, 6 tenths, and it shouldn't be, but it is. Nah, Marcus had a good exit that time.
We're currently trailing our teammate by 8.
We have gone deep. I almost don't actually want to overtake Tuka. I feel like he's carrying me along, so I'm not going to. It's just defending from Marco that might push me into a move on him. Yeah, really exciting start here, and I hope with the rain it's only going to get more exciting. Hopefully the rain will help us to defend a bit more. If we've got a bit more rear wing than a lot of cars, we might be a bit quicker in the wet conditions, and they won't have DRS to try and attack us with. But we may struggle a lot more with exits actually, so maybe it'll cancel out. We're miles off Tuka this time. Marco's not close to us. I think Marco's mediums start being not as good as my hards. The hards will definitely get us to the rain. Oh, 3 seconds from Marco, that's cool. I don't think I've even got a warning yet. Yeah, hopefully Marco mediums start to go off, start to drop back. We might not make it to the rain. Yes, I will. Weather report. Yeah, but I want to know times, Mark. I suggest it's pretty soon, maybe 5 minutes or something. Just sooner than I thought and wanted it to be. Zinc, a new name, first race. I think they're a reserve. Coming in for their first race. Gargreaves is similar, they're doing a very good job. I think qualified well. I've probably got some damage. He's already pitted. Marco doesn't seem to be losing pace. He's staying a lot closer to me than I am to Batuka. Well, along the straights at least. I get closer to Batuka. Oh, rain already! Fucking hell, it's early. Lap 11. It was coming. It was saying it was going to come in like the last third, or like most of the last half. We're not even. We aren't even a third in. We're not a third in. A third's 12. We're not even a third in. And the rain's already coming down. Mark, keep me updated, mate. Add a bit more front wing angle. When the rain comes, I'll increase it a bit more again, yeah. Lag. That was a poor lap, that one. Marco's not closer to me and I'm not close to Zuga at all. That was really poor. Marco tries to switch back, but I broke in good time. Only a matter of time to disable DRS, which I feel like actually might not help me. Help Marco more. We need to stay ahead of Marco coming into the rain period, that's for sure. Tyres won't matter. DRS disabled. Box is lap, box is lap, box is lap. That's the same. Yeah. We're all over it. Boxing that lap could have been in shout, you know. For you to come in that lap. Tuka a bit wide. Yellow flags behind. It's Marco. It's Marco. They've cut the track. I think they spanned and cut the track. They've got 8 seconds. Tuka really struggling. We can't put the power down to try and challenge him though. Immortal has retired from the session. He's done that in the pit lane. His race not going well. After he had that contact on like lap 1 or 2 or 3, it was early-ish on. Need to make sure we get this slowed down in the pit lane though. We cannot afford to get speeding. It's going to be wet, it's going to be slippy. Nice. Probably gained a little bit on Tuka as well. Fabian got a 5 second. See? That's what I couldn't afford to do. Everyone's steaming in. It's going to be chaos in the pit lane. Nice turn in. No! We're still affected from Sebla Flare. He went in ages ago. No! We jumped Batuka. We jumped Batuka. He must have been... I don't even know how he would have got affected because Immortal would have retired. Unless he just had a slow stop. He could have changed his wing actually. Very well could have changed his wing. It's P7 now. There's yellow flags all over the track. We've massively won from that. Fabian's got 5 seconds. I know he's a little bit clear. PC Willie's now retired. And fuck knows where he was running in this race. Not a clue. And that's going to cause some sort of virtual safety car. Batuka's dropped right back. Marco's dropped right back. This is very good. Right now, this is going to be really, really stressful, this restart. Hate virtual safety car restarts. Can I get a weather report, please?
Okay, not sure whether dries or inters are faster. We're right on the crossover.
He's not saying anything about the actual forecast, though. If it goes out in this corner, we could be... Why have I suddenly got like a whole second? Why did it go from like 3/10 green to like a whole second green? Now we've got a nice gap behind, a nice gap ahead. If we could try and push to Fabian's 5 seconds, can't see what the pace is going to be like for both of us in a minute. So far, touch wood very heavily, I've had a really good race. Qualifying was terrible. Race pace has been, well, not race pace, but sort of just what I've done in the race. Kept it clean, smart defending, a little bit of attacking. Nothing P7.
Our gap to the car in front is 5.2 seconds.
I've got to really watch the X out of the last corner because that's going to be really bad. What? He just hasn't answered. And the thing's not going away. No, I've had this glitch before where it just stayed. Oh, there we go. So the rain's getting worse, be very careful. That's just going to go to full wet. So I'll get the win again. I'll get to 30. Still got ages left of this race, not ending anytime soon. It already feels like it's going on for ages. Got an age more to go on for. Yellow flag to a Ferrari. I have no idea where anyone is. Heart Racer does not lead. I think that's Pepin in the Alpine that's leading.
Ahead, well done, but be aware these tyres need to get us to the end of this race.
Not if it gets wetter, Mark. Again, touched wood very heavily. I'm doing a very good job on track limits. I don't think I've even had a warning. Other good news, we're pulling away from Gargoose and Batuka slowly. Gap to Fabian staying about the same, which is just above 5 annoyingly. But yeah, I'm feeling in a good spot. I just need to keep concentrated. So Yavis is retired. I think he was a Ferrari at Bindet a couple of laps ago. He had a good starting position, but I remember seeing that he got really bogged down in the start, and I think we actually overtook him in the start. He was bogged down so much, so shame for him. Race hasn't gone as he planned.
Okay, I know these conditions look pretty terrible, but that water is draining okay. I think the intermediate is going to stay the tyre of choice for a while yet. Okay, gap to
Oh,
the
really?
car ahead is 5.0
Interesting.
seconds.
Thought I might go to full wets.
Inters seem to be the fastest tyre for now.
Maybe we'll have to try and drag these to the end. That could be interesting if everyone's trying to get punctured, trying to drag the enters to the end. That could be very interesting. Yellow flags. No idea what they were. Fabian's fighting Jerry. I don't know what happened to Jerry. He's normally quicker than this. Maybe he was the yellow flags. That would make sense. Hopefully they can fight whichever airplane can get into that 5 seconds. I mean, just on the edge of it, there we are into it. Probably drop back out because it's quite tight, but... No, we're gaining loads. I think Jerry might have damage or something. Or he's just massively holding Fabian up for some reason. I just say, by the way, me and Fabian, I believe, qualified 16th and 17th. We're now 6th and 7th, so pretty amazing. Touch wood, pace seems good. Getting away from Gargoyles, catching Fabian and Jerry. I think because they're battling, or Jerry's slow. For some reason, damage or something.
Radar suggests that this heavy rain will be with us for a while now. Inters look like the best tyre for now. Gap to your teammate.
Wonder if we will get full wets.
16.1 seconds.
Interesting. Sev's schooling us as usual. Still got more championship points though, just because I've done more races and I've not really had that many. I've only not scored points in one race, just P11 at Monza. I mean, Sev's a way better driver, he's way quicker. Should be beating me in the championship all day long, and he would be beating me on points per race, but I've just done more races than him. But we're on the same team, and we're fighting people like Marco Darko, who I can't even see on the left hand side anymore. I can see him on the map, is way down there. Huge day of points for AlphaTauri on not only Mercedes, who are like 3 points behind us, but McLaren are only like 20 points ahead or something, and we're getting a load of points. Sev is currently P3 or 4. I believe that Haas's lap, so it'd be P3. I'm P7, McLaren's a P9 and DNF, so... See if I could get Fabian for P6. So they seem to be pulling away a little bit again now. And that period of bad pace from is over.
You're increasing the gap on the car behind by 5/10 a lap.
5 tenths a lap on the car behind. Yellow flag to the Haas, I believe, is lapped anyway. they are lap because it's Arky and he definitely been lap.
Green flag.
But they started the race really well. They're ahead of me that time, then they've binned it. Never recovered their race. If I know Arky though, he's not going to retire. He's not going to do that. He'll push until the end of the race. No matter how many times he wins it.
And gap to the car in front is 2.2 seconds.
Mercedes, yellow flag, that's Marco Darko. His race has gone completely downhill as well. Seems like as soon as you make one mistake, your race seems to go downhill for a lot of drivers. And Marco, yeah, more yellow flags. Brilliant news for AlphaTauri in our battle against Mercedes, but and obviously the other Mercedes AlphaTauri couldn't make it to this race. It's also a poor day for Williams in their incredibly tight battle in the constructors against Red Bull. Pepin is now retired. That was one of the top runners, I'm fairly certain, and that's going to cause a safety car. Or is it a virtual? Can't see. Come on, Delta, go down. It is a full safety car. I was thinking about a possible box spot. I've been going to do it, so it's penalty, I'm not. Jerry's also going to do it. We have gained a position, we're up to P4 now! The Seven Pair's got 6 seconds.
Right,
Oh, no.
Our delta's too low and we're going to risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
Oh, there's going to be the lap. Marco Darko is going to get in the way. I didn't even notice him over there. He's on to the full wets, but lapped car, fuck's sake. Probably wasn't like I was going to fight Lewis, but it's still annoying down in front of me.
Okay, so heavy rainfall here to stay for a while. Doesn't look like it's moving on anytime soon. Inters seem to be the fastest tyre for now.
Wait, did Jerry and Fabian go on to full wets? Ah, shit, they did. I was only thinking about the Inters. Oh no. I think I may have made a mistake. Maybe should have boxed. For full wets, could have been a shout. I was only thinking about the new set of Inters.
These conditions don't look like they're shifting. We're predicting at least 20 minutes of heavy rainfall. Inters look like the best tyre for now.
That's a problem. Someone's come in. Kart racer. I think we've got to hold now. We've just got to hold this position and hope it never gets to the full wets. We've got more Inters behind us. Oh no, I've made a mistake. It's too late now.
Okay, heavy rain will be staying with us for a while now. At least a 20-minute window.
Look where Kart racer came out.
Inters seem to be the fastest tyre for now.
We've just got to stick with this now. It could have been a wrong decision. Kart racer has dropped behind his teammate. He's just ahead of Fabian. Felix gone also on the wets. Sully's gone to the wets. Has he? No, Sully hasn't. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong person. Split then between the wet and the Inters. We've only actually got the 13 going. Still racing, but top 5 all on the Inters and then Sully. But I feel like I should have gone to the wets.
The radar suggests that this heavy rain will be with us for a while now. Inters look like the best tyre for now.
For some reason I was only thinking about new sets of Inters, not a set of wets. I mean, my Inters are worn out as well. Oh no. We're going to be struggling to get them to the end even if it does stay Inters, let alone... Oh, fuck if it goes to wets. We've made the wrong choice, we just have to live with it now. I should have come in. I would have been ahead of Fabian and behind Jerry. I would have been somewhere around Kart Racer and Sully. Somewhere in this gap between Jerry and Fabian. Fucking hell, don't do that again. No temperature in the rears. Someone else was coming, but it's too late to come in now. You just got to stick with it.
Heavy rainfall here to stay for a while. Doesn't
Sev.
look like it's moving on anytime soon.
We just got to stick with the. We still got to stick with it. Lewis is, I am, Gargreaves is, and Patuka is. I'm actually up to P2. I don't quite know how that's happened. Strategy is wrong though.
These conditions don't look like they're shifting. We're predicting at least 20 minutes of heavy rainfall. Inters look like the best tyre for now.
Oh no, I was gone for such a good finish. It's gonna be like P6 ahead of Fabian or something. That's a shame. We're fucked. Just the 5 of us on the Inters. We are fucked.
Okay, heavy rain will be staying with us for a while now. At least a 20-minute window of heavy rain. Inters seem to be the fastest tyre for now.
Got worn Inters, they're cold. And it's only, rain's only getting worse. I have fucked up. I cannot warm the rears up. It's too wet. The track's too wet for me to warm the rears up.
Stay in position until the green flags.
I'm nearly losing it here. Right, Marco, your laps, mate.
Okay, clear.
Gargreaves, though, had a very good restart. Oh, Marco, you're right in my eye line. Traction's not great up there.
Radar suggests that this heavy rain will be with us for a while now. Inters look like the best tyre for now.
Yellow flags. Seb Flair, no, Sev! Sev! No, I think he's been involved in an incident and he's... Oh no. I really need Marco to go. He's so in my eye line. Marco! Please move! I can't see for shit. It's already full wet. With the spray. Get a life, mate! Honestly, what is this guy doing?
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on. Okay, so heavy rainfall here to stay for a while. Doesn't look like it's moving on anytime soon. Inters seems to be the fastest.
It's also the best tyre though. Oh! No, it's just going to put Marco back inside of me! Great save though. Got a bit on the grass. Alright, Marco's binned it. Thank fuck for that. Probably because he couldn't see because he's inside of me, but that's his own fault. He's a lap one.
These conditions don't look like they're shifting. We're predicting at least 20 minutes of heavy rainfall. Inters look like the best tyre for now.
I think it's also the best tyre. Marco's retired. Fucking deserve it, mate, you prick. Oh, is that a safety car?
Slow down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going too
Please
fast,
don't be. Please just be a virtual. I almost don't want it to be. I had a gap behind. Oh, fuck. Well, now I have got a decision. Do I still stick with the Inters or do I box now?
Okay, heavy rain will be staying with us for a while now. At least a 20-minute window of heavy rain. Inters seem to be the fastest tyre for now.
I think I just got all or nothing it, to be honest. I think I just got to stay out of the Inters again. I think I've just got to go all or nothing.
Radar suggests that this heavy rain will be with us for a while now. Inters look like the best tyre for now.
Yeah, Lewis is doing the same thing. We just got to go all or nothing.
Okay, so heavy rainfall here to stay
Yeah,
for a while.
so is Gargreaves and Patuka. We've all decided that we've committed now. We've committed to the Inters. We've got to stay with it. All these laps in the safety car. We save a bit of tyre wear, but we lose lots of tyre temps, and also we lose time. No, we spend a lot more time, which makes the circuit wetter. But I don't mind some more laps so we can't get overtaken. Gargreaves doesn't have the pace throughout the lap as us. He had a... What do you catch this car queue? I'm right here. I couldn't catch it anymore. Oh, I got 2.6 seconds of delta. I can't get any closer to it, mate. Stop saying catch safety car key. I'll try and actually keep some tire temps this time.
The rain looks like it's going to be getting much lighter over the next
Ooh.
10 to 15 minutes. There should be more grip, but don't expect a dry track yet. Inters look like the best tyre for now.
Now that's amazing news. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. The wear isn't great. The wear isn't great, but we can just go through that. We can have a podium on. Come on, come on, come on. You just gotta fucking fuck me. That's exactly the message I wanted to hear.
The rain looks like it's going to be getting much lighter over the next 10 to 15 minutes. There should be more grip, but don't expect a dry track yet. Inters seem to be the fastest tyre for now.
Well, now I'm sticking with the Inters. And he says it's going to dry up. I could get ready to put us. I don't think I'll go soft. I don't think I'll have turns, but anyway. Stick with the Inters now. Come on.
Forecasts suggest the rain's going to be lightening up over the next 10 to 15 minutes or so.
Only one that stayed on the Inters. Anyone that actually stuck with it was Sully, Patuka, Gargoyles, me and Lewis. That could be our top 5. Felix, 1 and Sev boxed onto the Inters. They boxed onto the Inters. That's hella interesting. And Lewis is a 3-second penalty. He's way quicker than me, but maybe, just maybe. I can't remember what gap he pulled out after the first safety car, before the second safety car. Inters are the best tyre. We've made a... I think we've made an absolute masterclass. I think the Mark's radios have just duped everyone into thinking it's going to go full wear, and it never did.
Forecasts suggest the rain's going to be lightening up over the next
Never had a podium in this league.
You should start finding more grip as we
Never had a podium.
Inters look like the best tyre for now.
It's another lap under the safety car. It's not coming in this lap.
The rain looks like it's going to be getting much lighter over the next
Yes,
10
Mark. Keep saying that, mate.
Should be more grip, but don't expect a
Someone
dry
else has
track
come in. It's Kart Racer.
Forecasts suggest the rain's going to be lightening up over the next 10 to 15 minutes or so. You should
Come on.
start finding more grip
I might have
as we
actually
clear
played a
the
blinder, but
stage.
what we need
Inters
now...
seem to be the fastest tyre for now.
What we need now is we need people like Zinc and... okay, well we need Zinc basically to stay out on the wets so he can hold up people like, we've masterclassed this by not going onto wets. The problem is we've got wear for days and they don't. We've got cars, we need Gargreaves to stay behind, we need Patuka to stay behind, we need Sully to stay behind. Fucking hell. We could be on, yeah, wow. I've got 2 warnings to use, I probably won't use them, but... Oh, fuck me. Composure. Calm. Need a good restart. I need to warm these fucking rears up is what I need to do. Oh, and the fronts now. Fucking AI, it never warms the tyres up. It's useless. Oh, look how cold these rears are. And on full traction, I can't heat the rears up.
Okay, let's get ready to go
In this
racing
lap,
again.
and I'm being
Safety
throttle
car is
limited,
in this
so I
lap.
can't heat him up even
Fuel
more.
accelerates. Remember,
We've got
there's
cold
no
fronts and
safety
back.
in the timing line. Safety car in this lap.
And yeah, he's got a penalty. We can still somehow win this race. I don't get a podium. Gargreaves again with a really, really good restart.
Green flag.
Do what I did last lap. This time we haven't got Marco a bit in the way. Once again, we'll just sort of see him out and stay in P2. Tyres really cold for me, Lewis. Jinx got Patuka. I don't know how he's managed that. Patuka's on the Inters. Tyre wear is not great. Circuit is just not looking nice. But apparently it is the Inters. Jinx got Gargreaves. Jinx flying Lewis all over the place. Yellow flags behind.
We've got plenty of energy. Use the overtake button and have a go. Come on, you
I don't need to, Mark. He's got a penalty. I just got to stick with him and not do anything stupid. Jink is absolutely flying. Full wet. I reckon they are the faster tyre.
Looks like it's going to be getting much lighter over the next 10 to 15 minutes. There should be more grip, but don't expect a dry track yet. Inters look like the best tyre for
Saying Inters, but Jink is absolutely flying on those wets. He's got Patuka, he's got Gargreaves, he's now coming for me and Lewis. Car Racer is now up to P4 as well. The win isn't in the bag yet. Not the win, just any good position. Who knows how they're doing, 40%. Car Racer's on a fresh set. Felix one in as well, somewhere behind us. Lewis a little bit deep. Yellow flags, Fabian retired. Come on, safety car, you won't. Actually, I don't know if we'd want one or not. I don't think we would, actually. We're chopping off Lewis. At this point, I just want a podium. The win would be absolutely amazing, but I need a podium first. Not had one in this league before. This will be my best chance without a shadow of a doubt. We've had a couple P4s, but they were always, you know, I was always sort of not really close to the leaders in P4. I probably would have a better chance at a win, to be honest, so I get that at the same time, but Lewis is faster.
Forecasts suggest the rain's going to be lightening up over the next 10 to 15 minutes or so. You should start finding more grip as we clear the standing water. Inters seem to be the fastest tyre for now.
Where's not good? 48 rear right. .6 for Lewis. Felix one's got Patuka. Jerry Zopta's retired. Oh, that's gonna be a safety car.
Right, drop your speed.
Or is it a virtual? It's a full safety car. It's a full safety car. What is going on in this race? Well, now I've really got to keep these tyre temps. I've got to keep the tyre temp. They were so cold in restart last time. And that was against Gargreaves, who doesn't really have much pace on, well, over a lap. He was quick on the starts and he was all over me. Jink was rapid last start. I think we'll only do one lap behind the safety car, which will be lap 34. 35 minutes will be racing. It helps us catch back up to Lewis. The only problem is like Kart Racer and Felix one and Jink are now right behind us. Please slow down. What was that? What was that delta? Holy shit. Rear's already getting cold when you're not pushing flat out.
Slow down, slow down. Your delta's negative.
Slow down, I'm just trying to drive, mate. What is this delta? Mate! When you're waiting for that, you just lose so much tyre temp. Let alone tyre wear. This is stressful. This is unbelievably stressful. Got to keep these tyre temps. So tyre wear doesn't really matter. I think it's going to be coming in this lap. I'm just cleaning my eye. I'm not cleaning my eye, but I was fucking like doing something to my eye, which is why I wasn't. It's been an unbelievable race. It's been classic Brazil. Safety cars, rain, drama, crashes, chaos. It's going to be 2-lap sprint. He'll decide the winner, he'll decide the podium. Might as well decide the whole top 10 because there's only 10 cars left. Whoa, fucking hell. Hey, why have I let the rears die? I was, oh, what am I doing?
Safety car in this lap.
They're not as bad as they were. Hey.
Stay in position until the green flags.
Shink, back off, mate.
Green flag.
Fucking hell, Shink, mate. Lewis a bit squirrely. Well, I needed Jink to stay behind me though. For kart racer, Lewis all over the place. Kart racer's got nowhere to go.
Okay, that's us with 5 laps of
Lewis.
fuel remaining. 5 laps of fuel left.
Because we don't lead this race on merit, not even because of Lewis's penalty. A lap and a half to go. Come on, Lewis, defend for me, mate. Oh, kart racer's got him. Come on, kart racer, mate. Think of all the fans watching this. You've already won tons of races this season. Think of all the young, aspiring AlphaTauri fans. Remember what Pierre Gasly's win did to AlphaTauri. My heart is beating out of my chest.
Okay, this is your final lap of the race. Gap to your teammate behind is 6.3 seconds.
Can I have to commentate? Thank you, Gargoys, mate. I can't thank you enough.
So the rain's easing off a bit, but the track is still going to be wet for a while. Be careful.
You don't need to tell me that, Mark. It's the last fucking lap of the race, mate. Need a good exit, need a good exit, need a good exit. I'm not so sure I got it. But I think he'll be enough. He had a terrible qualifying. He was P17, but he's gonna win the Brazilian Grand Prix. His first win in F1Total. Absolutely unbelievable. He got his first pole in wet conditions at Belgium. He's got his first win in wet conditions at Brazil. Absolutely unbelievable. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. I physically cannot believe what's just happened. What an unbelievable race, start to finish. Incredible, but I did the job. I kept it clean the entire time. I didn't make contact with anyone. I didn't damage anyone. Didn't damage myself. I just kept it clean. Don't think I got a single track limit warning. It was like I was possessed. And I qualified P17, and I've come through the grid to win here in a rain-soaked, not Belgium, rain-soaked Brazil. What absolutely unbelievable scenes. I can't believe it. I'm watching the podium as I do the fucking Egyptian walkout. Because I put it on some meme. Felix one got P3 by the looks of it. Car racer P2, but I've come out of nowhere to disrupt this constructors and drivers battle to fucking just put it P1. What an unbelievable drive. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. It's somehow bone dry again now. The rain's just dipped. Race is finished and the rain is dipped. I cannot believe it. I don't believe what I'm witnessing. Absolutely unbelievable. I cannot believe it. The shush as well. Just so uncalled for. Unbelievable stuff. P1. P1. P fucking 1 from P17 on the grid. P17 on the grid. I don't believe it. Look at the race director. I didn't have a single warning. Loads of people went onto the wets. I didn't. I said on the inters. Hard to the inters. Lewis finished P6 with his penalty. Patuka fucking pit finished out of inters for some reason. Sully was P5. Absolutely unbelievable. I cannot believe it. I am absolutely thrilled. Fuck me.